Hey web swingers and fellow collectors and fellow Jurassic World and Jurassic Park lovers. Thanks so much for watching the last video of me picking up these Funko Pops and my toy hunt and my mail haul. This video, a few of you guys actually asked me to open these and show these and give a better up close look at these pops, so that's exactly what I'm going to do in this video. But let's just quickly review all the pops that I picked up from this line. It was the majority of the line, and actually I have the full line now. I was able to pick up the last one that I needed from this line. Talk about that when I get to it, but let's just quickly recap all the pops that are in this line from the new movie, Jurassic World Rebirth. Did finally get to see the movie last week, and I won't spoil anything for those of you who haven't seen it yet, but let me know what you guys think and what you guys thought of the movie. This was the last one that I needed, and this was this little keychain pop. Was actually able to pick it up at Funko in Hollywood last week, so saw it and wanted to pick it up. The first one that we're going to look at is Spinosaurus, probably my favorite from this line here, so let's go ahead and open it up. Pretty cool piece of packaging to take apart. And here we have Spinosaurus from the movie Jurassic World Rebirth. Not the same one from Jurassic Park 3, but still a cool design nonetheless. Let's take a look at it out of the box here and have it do just a quick little twirl here. Such a cool design, cool dinosaur overall. I was bitter for years from Jurassic Park 3 when T-Rex lost the battle with the Spinosaurus, but I guess the best way to introduce a big new bad is to take out everyone's beloved T-Rex. It's been several years and I've been able to get over it since then, so definitely do like this design of the dinosaur overall. And let's see what we have here on the bottom. Just the screws that are holding it in place here. Let's go ahead and put Spinosaurus on a display table to have him turn so you guys can take a look at all the angles of the figure. When I first set this up, I thought it was going way too fast. Probably show a clip of that at the end here, but I think this is a decent speed so you guys can take a look at Spinosaurus and see it in all of its glory. Those teeth are absolutely massive. Would not want to run into this dinosaur. Probably wouldn't be able to run away from this dinosaur. I did like the design of this dinosaur and the appearance of the Spinosaurus in Jurassic World Rebirth. Wish we would have got to see the dinosaurs a bit more, but maybe we'll be seeing more of them in future installments of Jurassic World if they make more movies, but I don't see how they wouldn't. Let's take a look at those teeth up close. Would never want to see the inside and see a Spinosaurus's jaw this close up and personal. But I think Funko did a really good job on this one overall. Probably my favorite from the line. Probably said that already, but let's look at our next dinosaur in the line. We have the Mosasaurus, however you want to say it. Quick look at the box, but we saw that in the last video, so let's go ahead and open it up. I do like how this actually has a little display stand for it, because this is supposed to be in the ocean, and oops, it would be a little bit hard to display if it was just on its belly. So props to Funko for including that swimming stand. I wouldn't necessarily call it a flight stand since, you know, Mosasaurus doesn't fly, but take a look at the detail that we have here on the pop. And let's have Mosasaur go for a spin. Would have been cool to add some water effect in that, but not this time. Do like the colors that we have on the figure itself. Pretty cool, stands out from the previous trilogy. And yes, if these existed, there's no way in heck I would be in the ocean. Absolutely zero chance you'd catch me out there. Look at the teeth here. See the paint app a little bit wonky there, but with the price increase, figure Funko would be able to take a better quality of that. But wow, there are actually teeth, more teeth inside there if these teeth weren't enough. Goodness gracious. Pretty cool. Let's look at our next dinosaur in Titanosaurus. which is an absolutely huge dinosaur in the film. Pop does not do it justice on how big the dinosaur actually is, especially in comparison with the other, but, you know, that'd be just a huge figure in itself, so fun to have it nonetheless in the scale that we did get it in, and this pops out real nice and real easy. So let's take a look at it. Pretty cool. Have Titanosaurus go for a spin. What did you guys think of this dinosaur design overall for the film? It's pretty cool to see it in the movie. I guess without spoiling too much, some of these dinosaurs don't have too much screen time in the movie, and there's some I wish that we could have seen a little bit more. This is one of them. But yeah, let me know what you guys' thoughts are on this dinosaur here. All right, here it is. I've been trying to practice saying this name for probably a week straight, and Quetzalcoatlus? Oh my gosh. I feel like I practiced it much better than what I actually said it as, but to save myself some embarrassment, that would be my only attempt at saying the name of this dinosaur. Feel free to let me know how to properly pronounce it in the comments. And look how easily this figure popped out and landed on its display stand there. So the wingspan of this dinosaur in the film was actually pretty incredible, pretty big, decent sized dinosaur, and always would be scary to see something like this taking flight. So would be a scary dinosaur to see, no doubt. Let's have the dinosaur go for a spin. I almost tried pronouncing the name, but I have no idea why it's so difficult for me to say. It's like I can say it in my brain, but when I say it out loud, it's like a tongue twister in itself. So yeah, paint apps on this look pretty cool. I like the color blue that they used, and the design of the dinosaur is pretty cool. Paint is nice and glossy, really shining. You can really see that. What do you guys think about this dinosaur? Next up, we have Distortus Rex. D-Rex. Not T-Rex, but D-Rex. Yeah, I would not want to have that guy smiling at me the way that it is there. So let's go ahead and open this figure up and take a look at the pop. Another pop that comes with a pretty big display stand. So shout out to Funko for giving us that, because these would probably be hard to display and stand on their own. So take a close look at that. And it's amazing how they're able to make these look so cute, but in the movie this D-Rex is absolutely terrifying. But when you see this pop up and close, you're like, yeah, it's actually not that bad. It's a pretty cute fellow. So display stand in there, pretty nice. And let's have D-Rex go for a spin. Pretty interesting design. If the T-Rex wasn't scary enough, let's go ahead and engineer another dinosaur to be even bigger, larger, scarier, and have longer arms. So yeah, this definitely would be the thing of nightmares if it were a reality. What did you guys think about the dinosaur? Did you guys like the D-Rex? Would you guys like to see the D-Rex again in future films? Or would you like to see more of T-Rex? Let me know. Again, this thing looks cute, but is absolutely terrifying. Next dinosaur up is Aquilops. Maybe saying that wrong. If not, we'll go with Dolores. That is a little bit easier for me to say. Let's go ahead and take this dinosaur out of the box here. Again, another hats off job to Funko for making this look incredibly cute, and actually for the other display stands so the dinosaur can stand up, because this dinosaur is ridiculously cute. If you've seen the movie, super cute dinosaur again. Let's go ahead and actually look at this on the display stand instead of me just twirling it around. And here we have another look at the dinosaur here. Let me know what you guys think about this dinosaur, or if you guys would take one and have it as a pet. You know, ideally that would sound like something that would be super cool, but probably not the best idea to have a dinosaur as a pet. But 5-year-old me would say that's insane for me to say, and what am I thinking, and what did I grow up to be? So yeah, maybe I would have a dinosaur as a pet. This next one we have up is a keychain version of Dolores, and actually picked this up at Funko Hollywood last week when I was by. If you have the chance, or if you're in the area, if you're ever visiting the Hollywood area, definitely worth the check to see what you have there, because you'll see a bunch of different exclusives and a whole lot of cool stuff that Funko has at their shop. But let's go ahead and open that up. And again, this comes out real easy. Don't know if I've ever had a Funko keychain on my key set before. I think I may have. I've had a Lego at one point, but not sure how long it would actually survive with how much I kind of bash the keys around. But let's take a look at both of these together. Super cute. It's pretty amazing how Funko is able to scale down their Funkos when they make them keychains and when they make them, I guess, the supersize or bigger versions of the Pops. Pretty cool, nonetheless. So let's have these guys go for a spin. As these go for a spin, you can see how nearly identical they are from paint apps to, design. And I guess it is, the same Pop itself, just in a different size, but it's still remarkable how they're able to do that. I haven't gotten too much into 3D printing, and I know you can scale things up and down, but pretty cool to see how effective Funko is able to do it on whole as a company. Pretty cool, super cute. Except we have Diabloceratops, which is, funnily enough, a pretty cool name to say. I honestly don't remember this being in the film, though, so that might be terrible. I'm going to have to take, maybe the next time that I watch it, I have to pay closer attention. But the design of this is super cool. No doubt it was one of the coolest designs that we have here from this series and in this line. And again, it looks super cute, but I imagine with the size of this thing, running into it would be pretty terrifying. Now let's have our Diablo friend go for a spin. Really do like the colors of this dinosaur. I think that they complement each other well, and it is a pretty cool design. Like I said, Funko has an ability to make these things look super cute, but the dinosaur itself, given its size, would be pretty terrifying to run into. It's not something that I'd want to cross and would be in the middle of the road as I'm trying to drive by it. So pretty cool design. What do you guys think about this dinosaur? Last but certainly not least, we have the Carnotaurus, and hopefully I said that right and didn't butcher it. This is a super cool design nonetheless. It always reminded me of a T-Rex, just not in the same scale. A little bit smaller, if I'm not mistaken, but the design of it's super cool. So again, Funko gave us a stand for this dinosaur to stand up. Much appreciated, and the colors of the eyes are super cool. I honestly don't remember this in this film, though. So, you guys let me know if I'm just completely blanking out on its appearance in the film, but maybe I missed it. Anyway, let's have Carno take a spin. Like the colors of it, no doubt. The eyes are super cool. Those horns that are sticking out are also super cool. The color design is a pretty cool color scheme nonetheless. So yeah, I always like this dinosaur, like this design. I remember in the previous trilogy, but just don't remember it in this movie. So could be completely wrong, but feel free to correct me. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this dinosaur. All right, guys, now that we've seen all the dinosaurs individually, let's go ahead and put them all together so we could take a look at them in sort of a class picture display here. So Spinosaurus first, Mosasaurus next. Let's see who we have. Aquilops next. Dolores. Dolores' keychain. Let's fix Mosasaurus there. Next, we have the Carnotaurus. We have Quetzalcoatlus. Not my best attempt. Titanosaurus here. Distortus Rex. And Diabloceratops. Pretty funny to have them all lined up like a class picture here. But let's go ahead and actually fix this camera angle here. That is a little bit better. And yeah, we get to see all the dinosaurs from this Jurassic World Rebirth line. This is the first wave of Funko Pops. I'm not sure if they're going to come out with another wave. There's plenty more dinosaurs that they could make. But what do you guys think about these Pops and this line overall? Which ones are your favorites and which ones would you like to see from the movie? As always, appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. Feel free to comment, like, and if you like more of this content, make sure to subscribe and let me know what kind of content that you guys like. I have quite a bit of different various things in my collection and would love to shoot some more stuff for you guys. Let's take one last close-up look at each one of these dinosaurs from Jurassic World Rebirth. And a fun little class picture that we have of all the dinosaurs here. Yep, pretty fun. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching again. Oh my gosh, I feel like that's too fast. Can't really look at the details of the pop, and it's kind of making me dizzy. I wonder if it's making D-Rex dizzy. Let's add another dinosaur on here, and yeah, I feel like that's way too fast. Let's add a third dinosaur on there, and yeah, these guys are probably getting dizzy like me. Yeah, I need to cut.